Hello, it's been a very long time. I haven't done YouTube for ages. I've just been too busy, and I set it up about 14 months ago, did it for a few months, and then haven't managed to do any more videos, but I'm gonna try and do more videos now. And I'm gonna do one unloading the glaze kiln because there's some new glaze ranges in here that I wanna check out. So I've just cracked it open and it's 190 degrees, which some of you might be like, that's too hot, Charlotte. Well, I do it anyway. So we have our normal, I have silica sand on each of the shelves at the moment because we're doing a lot of plates. So I need to get the silica sand off, but we have our normal Maker's Mark range, pasta bowl. We're making a lot of stock at the moment. Our striped pasta bowl. And then we have a new striped pasta bowl in green stripe. I don't know if you can see the difference. I do green stripe for another company on bud vases, and I get loads of messages asking for it to be available to purchase on other things. So I'm gonna do it. Candy floss pink. Sometimes we get pinholes in this glaze, but I think we're good on this one. And some candlestick holders. These aren't stock, these are for a wholesale order, which will be completed with these candlesticks. There should be 8. There might be some in the other kiln though. 2 more of those. And then a green striped candlestick holder, which is quite nice. The green stripe I think is going to work well, really well on some things. So you can see the silica, oh there's a prop, see the silica sand on the shelf, and I'll then just put my shelves flat on top of each other whilst not burning the wire to my pug nail. Oh, I love our Sandstorm range. Here's a candlestick holder and the top of a wax melt burner, and I just love it. It's very autumnal but also like fresh autumnal. We have our dunes, some dunes pieces here. These are some condiment pots, which is for a wholesale order in our dunes glaze. That's very like beachy summery. Some tops too. Various wax burners, dunes, normal cream and Sandstorm. We have a dunes cappuccino, but I feel like it's quite dark. I might refire this one because I prefer it when it's a bit lighter in the orange. Some dunes candlestick holders. Oh, why? Do you know? I thought it was fine, but it's got a crack in. Oh well. Accidents happen in pottery, and this salt pig was not meant to be. But I'm just gonna pick it all up because I've got a dog, and she'll stand on it otherwise. Sad. So this is one of the shelves. This is all dunes pieces and a green stripe espresso. And this is my kiln, so it's 160 litre scut. We've got 2 on in the, well, one's empty and one's on. And then I have Big Bertha over here that we haven't actually got wired in yet, and the green one I haven't got wired in. Big Bertha's huge. Huge and brand new, so it looks lovely compared to my other one. Let's unload the dunes. Now we've got past that incident. So we have the dunes burners, which I got the tops out over here. Cute. So I've got a few of those. Like I said, we're building up stock, so got some of those. Dunes salt pigs. I love the Dunes salt pigs. So I think we've got 5, 3, 4, 5 Dunes salt pigs. Ooh, a green stripe milk jug and a green stripe espresso cup. I'm actually going to a market this weekend, so I might take the green stripe and see how it goes down. And then 2 500ml cream. Although, can you see this little hole of stuff? I might try and dig it out and see what's going on in there, because this keeps happening and it's like fresh clay from the bag. It's very annoying. But these are our big mugs, 500ml, and in our cream glaze, which is just so beautiful. And then we've got some June's bud vases or reed diffuser bottles. Again, just like this, I was going to say this is my favourite, but I do really like the Sandstorm. And then we've just got a cream bud vase as well. Cream one. A June's one. And now I'm going to take the props out. My props are looking a bit worse for wear. They've got so much, like, yeah, when you get stuff stick to it. And my shelves need a refresh because they're I'm using the silica sand to kind of cover up a multitude of sins on my shelves. I'll leave that prop for a second. This is a nice Sandstorm shelf. Oh, I love a drip. Some people are probably not going to love it, but I love a drip. This is a Sandstorm 500ml, and it's so earthy and beautiful. Then we've got some June's mugs. So I believe this is probably a 400, and this is a 500. And I do love the variation on the Junes, because you can see there's like light a bit here with a bit of peachy with like an orange. This, touch wood, good kiln unload so far. Apart from what was broken. Oh, I dropped something. June's little jug. Then we've got the base to the Sandstorm burner. So it looks like this. Oh, that lines up so well. Love it. Of course I love it. I decided to make it. We've got some Sandstorm bud vases. These are actually, sold quite a few of these recently. And it's nice, like, I don't think the light does it justice on this, but it's like an orangey hue, yellowy hue at the top. This is Esme's mug, who works for me. I'm gonna put that. Another June salt pig. That's a good restock of June salt pigs. And then we have 4 Sandstorm salt pigs. Some more bud vases. We've been going crazy. Bud vases go really well this time of year, and then at Christmas as well. So I've been making loads of bud vases. And then another June's 500ml, such a good size mug, and a little milk jug. You want to know? I actually don't have, no, I have 2 mugs in my house, not made by me. Me and my husband don't actually drink hot drinks, so we don't have many mugs in our house. And last shelf, which is probably transparent and candy floss pink, because that's what I'll put at the bottom of the kiln. Oh, it's so warm today. Yes. So firstly, 2 of Esme's bowls, which are beautiful. This is Esme, my colleague, her work. Her Instagram is Pots by Esme. And then, so we don't sell many of the shiny black anymore. I've kind of took it off everything, but we had some order for some double espressos in the shiny black with transparent on the inside. Quite a different feel to the rest of my other work. And then we have the cutest little cups compared to a 500ml. just like little and large. So the black stripe mini mug, running out of table space. And then we have 3 black stripe salt pigs. Let me put them down then. Black stripe salt pig, cute. And then we have another one of the candlesticks for a wholesale order and a Maker's Mark little jug. And then lastly, we have 4 striped butter dishes. So these are the butter dishes in stripe, black stripe. And I think the plates are in the other kiln, and the other kiln under-fired because it got too hot in the room. So it shut off. So I'm not unloading that kiln today. I've put it back on because it like didn't, none of the glazes were melted, they were just like powder form. So that's a bit annoying that plates are in the other one. But it'll be out on Monday. I'll show you what's been made this week in the studio. This was the kiln unload from the 160 litre. That's a pretty well packed kiln as well. So a fair few items in there. Then on the shelf this week we have some of our throwing course. We have wine coolers, some more salt pigs down there, and some fruit bowls up here. We have over here custom candlestick holders. We have mugs and custom vases and little milk jugs over there, and matcha bowls, one of our new products. And then over here we have a lot of oil bottles, some dinner plates up the top, and some berry bowls / colanders that are custom, but I think I might bring them out in the shop because they're really fun, and some canisters. So busy week. This kiln has just been emptied, and then this one is on with some pieces drying on top. So yeah, this is, look at the beautiful sun today. This is what's going on today. So like I said, I want to get back into YouTube. So if there's anything you want to see, I accidentally just pressed the top of this, and it just sprayed, oh no, this, and it sprayed water out. Oops. If there's anything you want to see videos of, then please let me know. I'm going to try and be more proactive in doing so. And remember to subscribe. That's what they always say in it. Hey boo, what are you shouting at?